Hello and welcome back to the Slightly Overweight podcast with Hayden Smith as your main host and Mackenzie as your other main host because we're equals. Yes, episode number 52. That's almost once a week every year except for a leap year.
Next year's a leap year.
Next year's a leap year.
Or this year's a leap year.
It is a leap year. And music?
This year or next year?
It's every 4 years, so the 24th, so next year. Every election year. Boom, 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 extra day. So if you're joining us, I very much appreciate it. And if you have enjoyed any of the podcasts previously, or this is your first podcast, we welcome everybody here. This is by far the coolest podcast. We're absolutely exploding on every single social media. Absolutely going viral and everything. TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. What'd you say?
I said Facebook.
Facebook as well, Facebook. We have 1 million impressions. You don't know what that means, but neither do I. But we have 1 million of them, so...
More impressionable.
Yeah, we're very impressionable. We're cooking, dude. This is the podcast. Thanks for being here. We appreciate your time. And hopefully, if you laugh, leave a like. If you don't, subscribe. So, we posted the last podcast about a week ago. And if you haven't watched that, we talked about my book. It's like a preschool book that I have that my teachers wrote about me in. And they said, Hayden was punching 2 kids and then went into timeout.
It's like a diary of how bad Hayden was.
Yes, a very mean diary that was probably 100% truthful, but I'm just closing that so that we don't have to capture her ass later. And we talked about it, and I guess the way that I cut some parts of it, it may have sounded like we were reading our own child's book that teachers have written about him, if we had a son named Hayden, for some reason. And they were commenting and saying...
Of course you'd have a son named Hayden.
Of course I would. Name my firstborn son. They would comment and they would go, "You guys need to take parenting seriously. This is absolutely ridiculous, you losers." I think that was like word for word one of them. There was like 4 or 5. And I found that to be very funny because
our only child is Opie, come here.
Is Opie in comment.
Opie, come here.
And that was really funny too.
This is our only child.
Opie
right here.
Yes, good boy.
Right there.
And you were in the podcast last time too. Good boy.
Give me a cramp.
Yeah. But you guys have been absolutely killing it, so we appreciate the love and support from all of you guys.
But hold on. We got hate comments about our child that doesn't exist.
Yeah?
So we're going to clear it up.
We don't
the hate comments go to Hayden because he was the horrible child.
I was the horrible child. If you think that kid was horrible, don't blame us, blame me.
And I don't have a red book, which means that I was just a blessing.
Which means that you didn't go to preschool.
I did go to preschool.
What?
Yeah.
You went to preschool?
Yeah, half-day preschool.
No, you went half-day kindergarten, I bet.
No, I did full-day kindergarten with Miss Yater.
Hated all of the half-day kindergarten kids. They were like the richest of rich to me. They were kooks.
I did a half... Yes, kooks are the...
Kooks are bad? They were kooks to me, bro. Kooks.
No, I did full-day half-day preschool, and then I go back to like my daycare.
Oh, you had a daycare.
Yeah, where I would step on Play-Doh, take it to the bathroom, and then eat it off the bottom of my shoes.
Hey, you got to do it. You got to get nutrition somehow.
Salt.
My mom did a daycare for a long time. That was cool. So, like, instead of me going to somewhere else, I just, like, chilled there.
That is pretty cool.
A lot of people do that. Excuse me. A lot of people do that who are, like, stay-at-home parents, like moms and dads and stuff, for, like, supplemental income. Because they're already staying home and watching their kids. Might as well make some money on the side.
We had a Donkey Kong, like, arcade game at our preschool.
That's freaking dope. We had crayons that we made in the oven.
Oh, yeah, we did that, too. Oh, did you have the thing where they give you, like, a snack, but in one of those, like, little paper cups, like Skittles or something?
Yep.
And then you try to put all of them in your mouth and make one giant ball out of them?
I did that, but it wasn't a daycare. It was just me and my dad chilling in his car, and I was like, I'm not going to swallow or chew these. I will just
it was like a game to see who could make theirs, like, last longer.
I didn't do a ball. I did a flat one.
Oh, on the roof of your mouth?
Yeah, like those balls that you used to have as a kid that were, like, balls and also Frisbees. Did you ever have one of those?
No.
You never had one of those, dude? So you could throw it like it was a regular ball, and the person could catch it, and they just smash it down.
I can hear the commercial for that.
It's really cool. Fucking Frisbee ball. But yeah, it was so cool. But when it Frisbee, there'd be like little tiny like snippets out of it because of the way that it folded. It was so dope. I don't even know if I had one, but I know that a kid that I like hung out with had one.
So why did your hand hurt?
Yeah, so my hand hurt.
My hand hurt?
Yes, because Comet decided to take revenge on me for some reason. And
that was totally provoked.
that
by
was
Hayden.
totally, we were playing around, and
And it was Hayden's
she
fault.
got a little rough.
No.
I got a little rough, she got a little rough, she retaliated, and she ended up biting my hand, and the next day, about 24 hours after, I noticed this red rash starting, so I did a shit ton of Googling, found out that I have cancer and I'm dying and I have rabies. But that was 2 days ago, and it looks like it's healing, so it looks like that's not what's happening, but...
Okay, but he elongated his pain for a hot minute.
I didn't elongate it. No.
Bro, I get scratched and shit every day.
You don't get bit by a cat.
I have
right
a
under your
bruise
shit,
that I've
but-
had
but
for 3 months now.
You're not me.
A baby?
There's a whole thing. No, there's a whole thing. Women have a higher pain tolerance than men. Like, punch me.
Cheers to that.
That is the thing. But I think, this must have been, like, comparable to childbirth.
Yeah, he literally made me go find Comet's rabies records. And, like, let's get real, it's Comet.
I just wanted to make sure, bro. Because, I've seen those videos. We talked about that last podcast. People that, like, have rabies and they're afraid of water and shit. I'm not trying to have rabies. But it's healed and it doesn't hurt as bad. But you know what's really cool? And you probably have a couple of stories about this too. But, like, whenever... Kids don't even experience this now, which is so weird. But whenever you're a kid, whenever we were kids, your parents would just, like, I don't know about you, but your parents would just let you fucking go in the summer. Like, during the day, it's like, it's like noon, you wake up. Yeah, go have fun and be back before sundown,
Yeah,
and that was the
pretty
thing,
much like that, yeah.
right? So I had like 1, 2, 3. I had like 3 or 4 kids in my neighborhood that we all like chilled with. But this one kid, his name that he told me was Matthew, but his actual name was Jonathan. But the entire time that I knew him, his name was Matthew. I said, "Hey Matthew, what's up, bro? Like, hey, let's go hang out." It was like he was the guy that stepped on the rusty nail that I tell you about.
Yeah, I've done that.
Because you stepped on, so his was like a wheel. We were running in the backyard of like some random dude's house because we just like snuck in places, and he stepped on a dude's nail, and I just remember him like hopping around, and then went to go get his mom. His mom was like, "Yo, if you stepped on a rusty nail, we need to find the rusty nail to take it to the doctor." So he's out there searching for it, and then he steps on the fucking thing again. He steps on it a second time, I think with the same foot.
To be fair, the 2 nails that I have stepped on in my life, they weren't like in the same exact place, but the first time was this burnt down barn that we had in our backyard. We were like exploring the rubbish.
And the best shoes to explore rubbish in?
Well, that time I didn't even have shoes on.
They were in flip-flops.
No, that was the second time. First time I didn't even have shoes on. Stepped on a nail, and then when...
How thick are we talking? How thick and how tall?
The first time it really wasn't that bad. It went into the bottom of my big toe, but I had felt it before it had punctured through the top of my toe.
Ooh.
So it went in, but not like... But it was like whatever holds 2x4s together, like... And then the second time we had used one of the 2x4s from the rubbish to make a bridge across the creek in the back.
Of course.
And that's when I was wearing flip-flops, and it punctured through the bottom of my... like palm of my foot, I guess, and then I kept walking. My shoes stuck to the nail, and then my foot, I like had released it out of my foot. My shoe was stuck back there, and I was like, "Fuck!" I gotta tell my mom.
You got a tetanus shot or no?
I think I had just gotten my tetanus shot.
That's good, man.
Because I was like, it was like our booster period.
Didn't I have to get a tetanus shot for something or something?
Yeah, baby photography job.
Yeah, whenever I was photographing babies, I remember that now. But there was
I did have to get a tetanus shot to work with dogs.
That makes sense. Rusty teeth.
Yeah, but not where I work now. I didn't.
But this kid though, so there's a bunch of interesting stories. He's actually the guy that was with me whenever I went blind. Am I left eye?
He probably told you.
He did. He was
jump
like,
off
"Let's do
the
this."
roof.
So but this specific instance, I had woken up at noon, and he lives right across the street from me. So I walked over there, but I'd never like been to his house. We just kind of like said, "Hey, tomorrow let's meet at my house or someplace around the neighborhood." But this time, I went over to his house, and I knocked on the door. I was like, "Hey, yo, it's Hayden. No, we never met before, but I'm looking for Matthew." And the lady at the door is like, "I don't know who Matthew is, but I guess you can like come in." And I was like, "Well, Matthew's your son, I thought." So I go over to him, and he's sleeping on like a cot on the floor, like in a office, like not even a bedroom.
That's weird.
I know, and I'm like, "Hey, yo, Matthew, bro. Matthew." And he wakes up, and then no one addressed it ever. And then he eventually told me that his name was Jonathan. And it was really weird.
That is really weird.
And then he moved, like down the street, not even super far, just down the street, and we never talked again. Like, I literally remember seeing his house moving from boom to toom, and then we just never talked again after that. But
Were you, like, in school together?
No, we didn't go to the same school.
Oh, damn. I was about to be like, sometimes, I mean, we went to, like, elementary school together. We lived next to each other. We'd hang out. And then we moved to middle school. And we didn't talk to each other anymore.
Nah, this was, like, a really... And I remember his full name. I should probably look him up on fucking Facebook. But, yeah, it was just so weird that he just had this alter ego of, like, yeah, Matthew.
That's literally, like, your... like fantasy in the world is to just go start a new job and have a whole new like...
Dude, I would fucking kill, bro. What would my job be? Like I'm in the witness protection or something. What would my job be?
No, not like a serious job. Like I'm saying, like you just start like a new job.
I think
McDonald's.
I'd pull a fucking Sal Goodman, bro. I'd work at some place in the mall, some fucking Cinnabon, McDonald's type shit. What's my name? Henry. That's so good. Henry? Dude, yeah. I'm Henry Billingsworth.
There you go. Your English. Why does your English accent suck?
They'd be like, oh, well, actually, I grew up in the US, of course, but I prefer England. Yes. My teeth are fucked up enough. They'd believe it, you know?
You gotta get a little bit more yellow on
I know, true. Shout out to all the England people that watch this. Just kidding. It's all jokes. We had 2 Australian listeners last podcast.
Margot Robbie's from Australia. She's probably watching your podcast.
Margot Robbie for listening, dog. No, just kidding, of course. That'd be cool, though. Imagine. She reaches out. Oh, my God, it's so funny.
That's literally your second dream.
No, I have so many dreams, bro. But my number one has already come true.
Mine is Margot Robbie.
In a relationship, just minus the whole Margot Robbie part. No, for serious. I mean, we're straight chilling. We're in a relationship. We got a dog and a cat. A lot of people, like, that's the only goal.
No children.
I said a dog and a cat.
No, I know. I'm just telling the listeners we don't have children.
Yes, we don't have children, so stop commenting how bad of parents we are because we're really good. I mean,
because we spend more money on our fur babies than most people do on their own children.
Yes, Mackenzie does spend a lot of money on both of our animals.
I do. I spend a lot.
But I feed them and water them and take care of them throughout the day.
Yeah, and walk. You're about to hit him in the nose.
Oh, sorry. You good, bro? But I don't know if I told you guys in the last podcast, but I'm working at a movie theater as a server. And one of the scariest things, if you never served before, is carrying those big, like, plates. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, how many?
No, not how many. I'm talking about the big...
Oh, like the black ones.
Yeah, bro.
The trays.
Comment. Get up. Come here. Up. God damn it.
Fun fact, our cat knows to come when we whistle.
She's very distressed whenever we start whistling. But carrying that big like black tray thing full of shit is one of the scariest things.
Because you're like, my arm doesn't bend like that.
No, you're like, bro, this took like 30 minutes to make all of this shit. And if I drop it right now, these people are going to be so pissed, bro. You'd
go viral if you did that.
I know. I haven't dropped anything yet, but it's gotten a lot easier to carry that shit now. Especially drinks, bro. Like freshly poured draft beer. Scariest shit ever, bro. Because it just starts spilling. You're like, fuck. Or
That's how you hand me a drink at night, bro. Fucking... Spilling that shit everywhere.
And I'll forget straws and silverware and shit.
Oh, and you can't put shit in your pockets like you do at home?
What do you mean?
Like bottled beer in your pockets.
Yeah, legit. I have the little apron thingy, but yeah. I got a haircut too. I don't know if you can tell. Mackenzie told me not to talk about this because it's boring, but
it's very boring.
I asked her if I had signs of hair loss.
And?
She said, well, you should keep an eye on it. And I was like, my girlfriend tells me. She's like, just keep an eye right here. And she's like, well, what's your hereditary thing look like? And I was like, well, my dad, he had hair all of his life. My mom has hair. She's like, no. It's all to do with your mom's dad.
Yeah.
And I was like...
He have none.
I was like, so he's completely bald. And I was like, but...
He's got the strip.
I was like, but my brother... We have 2 different dads. My brother, he has hair, and he's like 29, 28 or something like that. And my grandfather lost his hair when he was like 19, 20. So it's like, there's a chance. You know what I mean? But if I ever did go, if I ever showed signs of balding...
That means Nathan's going to lose his hair.
Yep.
We know.
Isn't it interesting?
His mom's.
Isn't it interesting how every dude in my family, besides me, did my grandfather, whenever he got married, he had hair down to his shoulders. And that was like a 70s thing now. But Kale, shoulders. Nathan, shoulders.
I forgot Nathan had long hair.
It's just interesting. Maybe I should do that. I talked to her about a mohawk too. Or not a mohawk, but a fucking Mountain Dew thing.
Mullet.
Yeah, mullet.
Mountain Dew thing. That's another thing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we were trying to do that the other day.
We were trying to do that shit.
Yeah, what would be the slider version of a potato, a baked potato?
Like if someone said, yeah, I want a slider potato, what would you think? Oh, what the fuck is that? No.
A potato skin.
Obviously potato skin. Because my brain, what happens is my brain is moving so fast because I'm so smart. You learned about this in the last podcast because I scientifically explained the depth of the ocean. My brain works so quickly and I'm thinking of so many different things. Think about a tree. I'm planting the seeds, root grows, limbs, leaves. It's fall, it's winter, it's spring. All that shit's happening in my brain. But on one little tiny branch is a word that it's right here on the tip of my tongue. So I say the shit that's on the two leaves and it's like potato slider. And for some reason, Mackenzie understands that as
potato skin.
You
still don't know.
I know. There's just things like that for some reason and I try to break those because once I say like potato slider, I'll like want to always call them potato sliders. So it's like a hard thing to break.
Yeah, just like Mountain Dew hair.
Yeah. But you know
Like
what the fuck I'm
mullet.
saying though.
I did.
I could say Mountain Dew hair, Monster hair, fucking big truck hair, you know?
It's more like country.
I know, but those are all country
Morgan
things.
Wallen. If you just said Morgan Wallen hair, I would have known.
Yeah, but his hair back in the day was interesting.
Yeah, it's very long and swept.
It didn't look bad. It didn't look terrible. But, yes. So, if you've ever heard of this show, if you ever like are on YouTube at all, you've definitely been recommended a Hot Ones episode because every single celebrity's done one ever. So I went to Sam's Club because...
Not us. Well, mock version.
What do you mean not us?
More celebrities?
Oh, like we haven't been on the... Oh, well, not yet. I've turned on the invite twice. I'm just so busy doing literally nothing all day. But I went to Sam's Club and they had this Hot Ones package of wings that you can cook and then different sauces and separate packages that you can either dip it in or pour it in or whatever the fuck. So I put them in the air fryer. And at this point, I think it was the weekend. It was late at night. I had multiple drinks. And at that point, I know I'm capable of very few things. I know how to stand up, go to air fryer, open up freezer, put stuff in air fryer, set the timer. Right? Sit down, watch TV. That's the whole thing. So I put the air fryer in, boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, oh shit, I have multiple bags of different boneless buffalo wings. So I grabbed that one and I was like, shit. All right, well, I'm cooking them right now for the first time. Might as well try out the hottest sauce that it comes with because why the fuck not? But I had them in the freezer so the packet was frozen.
And what does the brain say?
At this point, I couldn't read the instructions. I didn't want to leave it on the oven, turn the oven on. No, I'm not going to do that shit. So I said, microwave for 30 seconds. Might have been a minute. Don't remember. But with a packet with cold molecules on the inside, if you microwave those water molecules, they tend to expand, scientifically speaking. So the bag bursted open in the microwave. And not everywhere. There was still some in the packet, but it was splooged out all over the freaking dish.
So it was very concentrated.
I don't know if it was concentrated or something like that. Something molecularly happened to the spice. Maybe not. Maybe that's just what it tasted like, but I think that shit was intensified. So I said, oh, sauce, yes. Poured all over my chicken nuggies. Sit down. And I told Mackenzie before she went to bed, I said, hey, I'm doing the Hot Ones challenge, just so you know. And
you said, I made chicken nuggies.
Oh, making chicken nuggets, whatever. So I had 1 glass of milk ready on the table. And I know during the challenge, they're like, oh, no milk, no water, no fucking anything. You just got to do. I was like, nah, if this is serious, I'm going to drink some milk. But what I had done was I didn't mix it all well together. I just poured the packet on like fucking 5 of them out of like 20. And I took the first one that was just absolutely drenched in that shit. Ate the whole thing because that's how I eat chicken nuggies. And
he doesn't chew his food.
I don't really. I try to just because I don't want to choke, but it's very difficult for me. You're supposed to chew like 20 times. That's too many fucking times.
That's how many times I chew.
I'm not going to count. But so it's in my mouth. Obviously no effects immediately. I swallow it, and then it just slowly starts building. I put the second one in. I'm like, maybe that'll help.
Maybe more hot sauce on top of the other hot sauce.
It's like a negative effect. Maybe it'll make a positive. 2 lefts make a right type of situation. But then it just starts compounding even more on my tongue. And it spreads to the roof of my mouth. And then my cheeks. And then my nose starts running a little bit. My ears start getting red. I feel the steam coming out my eyes.
And you thought that was the worst of it.
true as fuck, and my eyes start watering. And I see the glass of milk. I chug the entire glass of milk, and I'm only 2 chicken nuggets in. Chew chicken nuggets in. And so I go to the fridge, get a second glass of milk. By the end of it, I'd eaten maybe 5 wings, and I'd gone through 3 glasses of milk. And these are like fucking fat-ass glasses of milk. Hot box cups, if you know what that is. I'm sweating even thinking about it. I'm not even joking. Hottest thing I've ever tried. Hands down, 100%. More than Carolina Reaper, fucking B-dubs wings. Nah, fuck that shit, fuck that shit. Even more, well...
Our peppers? What about the Pocky chip?
I'm debating between the one... I want to say that shit was worth just because of the aftermath.
Well, but the 1 chip challenge was only 1 chip. Imagine if you ate like 5 of them without realizing how spicy
I think at that point it just plateaus.
I think that's where you were at.
I think it was... You know what I mean? No matter how many chips you eat, it just prolongs the time, but this, you know. But, so at this point, I'm in such distress in my mouth, I don't even eat the rest of them. I ate 5 out of like 20 of them. I put the rest, I think, just in the trash, or I just left them out, whatever.
I think you threw them away.
But instantly, I'm watching Whose Line Is It Anyway, or some TV show, and my stomach is just so fucking upset, dude. Think of like the lava pit in hell of like the souls trying to like escape the fucking stomach. Like that's what was happening, but it was just straight on fire. So I thought the best thing I can do right now is just drink some water and go to bed, which was probably the best thing to do. But then the next morning, I think I fell asleep on the couch. The next morning, it's still like sliding down the lining of my stomach, and I feel every twist and turn of that shit. It hurts so bad. And I don't know if it was before you left or after you left.
It was when I called you.
Well, I'd already had 2 before that. So I think you had left.
Yeah.
And then I was trying to hold it in before she had to go to work because I don't want to like explode the toilet like while she's leaving. You know, I don't want to leave on a sour note or something. But
Spicy.
I'm not going to go into huge detail just because of how, you know,
graphic
it was. But holy fucking shit, dude.
Literally.
I'm talking, and you'll understand this, I'm talking shirt off. I'm talking pants off. Squeezing my knees, crying and praying, bro. Chugging water. Debating on buying a bidet on Amazon. Had to take a bath. I don't take baths. Had to take a bath immediately after just to soothe the heat. It was the craziest experience of my life.
And that happened like 3 or 4 times.
And it happened 3 or 4 times in the same day. And it was fucking intense, dude.
I'm just glad I wasn't at home.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I had to deal with you with your cab ride.
I did. That happened right around the same time. But holy shit, do not recommend. Unless you're, I mean, I love spice. Anything spicy, that's me. My name's right on it. But I don't recommend that shit to anyone.
Yeah, I mean, like, you've done, like, all the challenges and nothing has put you back.
I've done everything except the fucking boneless fucking B-dubs thing. I've always wanted to try that.
Yeah, but you always eat your fucking mango habanero wings with Carolina Reaper sauce.
I know, but I've never had straight up. I should just get that one time. Just say, fuck it. You know,
yeah, you should do it.
But
we know that there's one nearby. We ordered from it.
Did they bring it to us? I remember that, bro. That shit was
ordered it.
That was the best day ever. That was the best day ever, bro.
What, me paying for food?
You paying for it and not having to leave the house? It just like comes to us?
No, you went to go pick it up.
No, I didn't, bro. The lady literally dropped it off at the front door, and I was like, thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, I was like, fuck this. We ain't fucking driving that.
Yeah, bro. It was so cool. I understand how people spend a lot of money on like Ubers and DoorDash and shit. I wouldn't personally, but...
Uber to drive you to get your food?
Imagine the lazy... I have a car. I don't want to go get that shit, though, so I'm just going to hop in a car and let somebody take me to it. Definitely... Did you tap? Sound like a door knocking. We still haven't found out the whole blood debacle. I'm debating on buying a DNA test kit, doing like a 23andMe type shit.
That's either spaghetti sauce or blood.
Well, I don't think we cook spaghetti that vigorously that it would go through a door onto the ceiling of the next room. But you never know. We do get various spaghetti.
I mean, what if like he lifted that thing and set it on top of a dead body?
See, the blood would be a spot on the ceiling, though.
Maybe they put plywood down, though.
Still, blood is porous.
What if it's like...
Wood is porous.
What if he killed a lizard?
What I think it might have been is either like a spider or a bug was on there, or he just had really like... Maybe he just murdered somebody and then came in. The maintenance guy.
Yeah, he might have like hurt him, like a paper cut.
That's a big-ass paper cut, bro.
I don't know. You'd be surprised at how much those bleed.
What if Opie turned into the Exorcist? Look at her ass. Comment, get off my Dick Van Dyke autographed book that I have signed by Dick Van Dyke.
Like how you just grabbed that one and just let her fucking...
The rest of it's but I have this cool book by Dick Van Dyke signed by him if you're...
It's probably the cheapest book we own. The rest of them are textbooks that are like $300. This was $40.
This was $50. It says to Hayden. I can't show you because it's super cool and it's super exclusive, but it says to Hayden, step in time. Freaking Dick Van Dyke, dude.
Bro, why is she making a bed out of that?
She makes a bed out of anything, bro. Comment. Would you get out of there?
Just pull her tail.
She's gonna comment. I'm not gonna pull it. I'll just. Yeah, there she goes. She's gonna end up pissing on all of our fucking textbooks. I hate knowledge.
American Graffiti.
American Graffiti. Did I ever watch that?
No, but that's why it's still right there because we stole it from your mom.
No. I think I did watch that. No, that's the pig. The piggies.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good movie, though. That was funny as fuck.
That one you had on VHS until I made you sell them all.
No. I had that on DVD. My mom had it. I had 1 and 2. Oh, I might have had. First one. I miss my VHS tapes. Someday I'll get those back, but...
From Goodwill?
Yeah. I had Abyss. I want to say I kept Abyss on VHS. Just because I knew it was going to be cool. Comment.
That was aight.
Was I? Do you know what the shit
old.
that happened behind the fucking scenes of that movie?
It's still really old. And the weird alien.
Dude, that was cool. The ending, I'll give you that. That was pretty fucking suspect. Personally. But Mackenzie had an incident this morning.
Oh my god.
And I don't know if you guys have seen these TikToks where they, there's like a couple, and it's usually the wife that sets it up, and she'll set up the hidden camera, and then the husband and wife will be in like the garage or something, and the wife will act like something that's imaginary is super scary and just flip the fuck out, like start screaming.
Yeah, like you have to like see if they'll match your energy.
Yeah, it's like testing to see if they trust you or something, I don't know. But the wife freaks out, and then the husband's like, yo, what the fuck, what's going on? And then it ends up being funny because there's actually nothing there. But this scenario happened
And mind you not, we had literally talked about those TikToks
yesterday.
12 hours before this.
Less than.
Yeah, less than 12 hours before this incident.
Yeah, so I'm in bed sleeping. Mackenzie's getting ready for work, and she is...
I'm going to party.
She's in the restroom, yeah. And she just, like, lets out the perfect scream.
Like, horror movie scream, shrill, like, perfect as fuck.
I wouldn't say it was a shrill. I'd say it wasn't like blood curdling, but it wasn't like, ah. It was like the perfect mix between like, ah. You know what I mean? It was like a perfect girl scream. So instantly, fucking Hayden's eyes open up. Never hear Mackenzie scream like that ever. So I tear the entire big blanket off. It's like 24 feet by 24 feet. Fucking humongous, dude. Blanket. Fucking huge. Had to have big biceps to tear that bitch off. Shoom! Shredded that bitch off of me.
How to make this about
Instantly, fucking, yeah, it's about me. Instantly jumped and leapt and fucking flew into the bathroom. I look at her and she goes, Hayden, there's a spider.
That probably didn't get picked up, but that
was definitely was not. Comment, did that scare you? Comment. To be continued. So I go in there and she says...
Okay, but what just happened was Comment made the same scream that I did just now.
I hope it got picked up. I can maybe... It was quiet enough to work. Maybe I can bounce.
Maybe.
Boost the audio or something. Comment, you scared of the spider too?
Well, she was playing with one in the goddamn bathtub.
She was, yes. But I walk in there and there's a spider. And I'm obviously scared of spiders.
But you gotta be man.
But, yeah, no, that's the whole thing. Legit. What else am I scared of? What are things that I'm like...
Like, literally everything.
No.
You
What's something that I'm like you wouldn't believe it if I fucking let this happen? I was so scared of it.
Like bugs. You don't like bugs in general.
Okay. I don't like bugs. Let's say it's a tarantula, right? Would you ever...
What about snakes?
Wait, snakes are fine. Would you ever imagine me holding a tarantula in my hand being calm? Could you ever even think about that, right? So, okay. But the second that Mackenzie's in trouble because of a tarantula, like if there's some existential crisis where the tarantula's like, hey, bro, listen, I'm going to kill your girlfriend unless you hold me in your hands for at least 5 seconds, dude. I would overcome that fear. Literally.
Okay,
I would do it.
So, long story short,
oh, yeah,
he killed the spider.
Killed that bitch.
But the thing, there's my perspective. I'm going to the bathroom in the morning. You know, you all wake up, you go to the
Yes,
bathroom in the
you
morning.
got to.
Well, I'm on Facebook just scrolling, and I'm watching this video of this
About-
woman who owns a tarantula, and they're opening an egg sac with all the little, like...
The little tiny
the
ones.
little legs, and they're creepy and shit, and then I just see out of the corner of my eye this spider just, like, slingshot down from its web, and we, like, made eye contact.
Legit, like Spider-Man?
Like this, right? He's, like, just hanging there on his web from the ceiling. We made eye contact, and I screamed. I think I scared him.
Definitely. Could you imagine?
And then you woke up, and then you killed it.
Mm-hmm. Rest in peace, Spider Bro.
He's probably the spider Comet was playing with in the bathroom.
And then I tried to flush it while she was using the toilet, and she was not having that. So I threw it in the trash can.
It wasn't that I'm scared of spiders. It just startled, like...
Yeah.
It just came
could've
down,
been
like,
anything.
trying to say hello to me, and I was like...
Wait, have you seen those cute spider videos where it's the cute little animated spider? He's like,
Oh, yeah, it's a Disney short.
It's not. It's a YouTube thing. It's
I
just a
thought the
YouTuber.
spider was, like, a Disney short.
Just a guy on YouTube. I forget his name. It's like Melvin or something, like cute. But he does, like, the spiders. He's just like, I'm just a happy spider. I do not want to hurt nobody. He's, like, walking around. Hello. And everybody's scared of him.
I probably shouldn't kill spiders, but, like...
Why?
They'd probably bite me in my sleep.
Yeah, bro. It's not worth it.
Like, why are they really that scary, though? You know, like, you get bit by
No.
spiders all the time, and you don't even
You
notice.
eat 8 of them a year. But you didn't know that fact.
I probably eat a lot more because I snore with my mouth open.
You're like, come to me, spiders. It's the mating call. But no, the reason that spiders are so scary is because of the angle of their legs. There's a study that shows it. Because their shit is like this, and then like this connected to it, like this. Mm-hmm. Something evolutionarily, like in our heads.
We're like, fuck you!
Legit, they're like, fuck the angle, dude. That's the one to death. You know, it's weird.
Yeah, I mean, like, I can see an ant or like a little beetle, and I'm not like, you know? But like a spider, bro.
Spiders are something else. It has to do with... There's 2 things. I forget. It was the angles of their legs and something else.
Like arachnids versus insects. Like, just because they have 2 more legs, fuck them.
What's another arachnid besides a spider, though?
I'm sure there's, like, another thing that me and you would call a spider, but is considered something else.
Like a beetle or some shit, but it has, like, 8 legs.
Yeah.
Do
we would
do
still
spiders
call
have 8 legs or 10 legs?
8. 4 and 4.
Damn.
And insects have 6.
Millions. What about a millipede? Do they have a million or is it 1,000?
Well, there's a centipede.
I think that's 100. So millipede must be 1,000.
But I don't think they actually have that many legs.
I think
like,
they do.
Nobody sat there and counted all their legs.
100% they did, bro.
I don't have my phone, or else I'd look it up.
How many legs does a millipede have? What the fuck?
What, like 50?
36 to 400.
That's a very broad range.
36 to 400? Imagine seeing a 36 leg thing and you're like, oh, a millipede. No.
No, because there's like the little ones, and then there's like the big ones.
Like the big legs?
There's like millipedes that are
wait,
this
hold on.
big.
How many legs are on a centipede? Pede literally means leg.
I found this on the web.
How many legs does a centipede have?
Here's what I found from Wikipedia.
50?
Centipedes have one
Why would they
legs
label
per
them like that?
segment, with typically around 50 legs. But
That
since
doesn't make any
species over time-
sense.
Just for dramatic flair.
I mean, I guess.
Like, you wouldn't be like, oh, he's got a half pede.
Isn't there a word for that, though? I know, you're right. Because it goes like milli, centi, hecti. What's the other H one? Hexameter? Hectometer? Is it heptameter? No, that's
7.
No. I'm talking about the fucking, not the imperial system, the metric system. Like my great dear aunt father made chocolate milk or some shit like that. King Henry just made chocolate milk down 9 stairs. Remember that shit?
So, centimeter, millimeter.
Charlie.
Oh, there's like
Chocolate milk. It's fucking millimeter.
decimeter.
Decimeter. Chocolate milk drank.
Decimeter.
Oh no, it's the opposite. Blah blah blah. Drink. Milk chocolate. Shit, that's not right. Oh, I gotta figure that shit out. Metric. Pronunciation. What do you think it is?
Just do metric prefixes.
What do you think it is?
There's centimeter, No, there's millimeter, centimeter, decimeter, meter, and then I don't know what that one is, and then
There it is.
kilometer. Those are all the ones I know.
Wait, say that again.
Millimeter, centimeter, decimeter, meter.
No.
What?
I think it starts with meter.
No, because that's a millimeter and a centimeter is smaller than a millimeter. I'm going by size.
Okay, do it again.
Centimeter, millimeter, decimeter, meter, something, and then kilometer.
You did better than what I would have done. But, so start from big to small. It goes kilometer. It goes King Henry didn't drink chocolate milk. That's the thing. So I think it's kilometer, hectometer, decameter, decimeter, millimeter,
centimeter, millimeter.
Centimeter, millimeter. Yeah. Dude, I got that shit right. King Henry didn't drink chocolate milk. Boom.
But what is it? What? Okay, yeah. So kilo, hecto, deco. So you were wrong. It's deco.
It's deco. No, it's not.
Yeah, so
Let me
it's kilometer, so a kilometer, a hectometer, a decometer, a meter, a decimeter, a centimeter, and a millimeter.
Oh, you were right about the meter then, huh?
Mhm.
Damn.
I'm always right.
I was like, but the M's not in the chocolate milk one, so you're dumb. You're fucking dumb.
That's because it could be any, not just a meter.
Like, King Henry didn't drink chocolate milk? Like, didn't make dairy chocolate milk?
But it doesn't always have to be like a meter. What is it?
It is decameter. That's what I said. Decameter. I said decimeter, decameter.
Okay, well it's O in the other one.
What? Oh, that's it.
Decometer.
They're dumb. Oh, King Henry died.
Okay, but what is another form of measurement besides a meter?
Yardstick?
No, in the metric system.
Besides a meter?
Yeah.
Fucking millimeter?
No, but that's still in the meters. Like it says base unit right there. What other units would there be?
Millisecond?
Like we have inches.
Hectosecond?
Oh.
So their inch is a centimeter. You know what I mean? Like 3 centimeters.
No, I understand that, but like...
Why is it all the same name?
Yeah, like all of the units form but one unit. But what are other units? I guess seconds might work.
What I think about it is that the meter is like the inch. Because everything else is like a 16-inch, half-inch, quarter-inch, da-da-da-da-da. Like they just did it, but, you know, I don't know. That shit is so confusing, though. But that was super fun, all that math and interesting stuff. Yeah. Wow.
I did not pay enough attention in 3rd grade.
Now we're going to read one singular page, and then we'll call it a day. We don't have to do the song today.
Nope, I get to choose.
You get to choose.
It's my job.
Make sure it's an interesting... Hey, be careful with that book. You're bending... Look at that. You're bending the page. B is for banana.
Oh, it's a short one.
Don't bend the back.
I always do this.
This is a journal entry from my preschool teacher about me back in 2004 to 2005.
About Hayden.
About me.
Not our child.
About me.
So, September 23rd, 2004. Hayden told 2 other girls to pull down their pants and show their privates to him.
What even is a private? I mean, were they in the military? Is it a private?
When asked why he asked them this, he told his teachers to be quiet and leave him alone. His teachers told him that they needed to talk to him and that it was not nice to talk in that manner. He then told both teachers that he had hoped that they would die and he would kill them and make them bleed.
That was that took a turn at the end. Is that the end?
That is the end.
And make them bleed. Well.
For National Women's Day.
That was a couple days ago. I was just celebrating.
In a very bad way, we do not condone.
I have definitely learned my lesson since then. That being said, the teachers were way out of line there. It wasn't even me.
They just wanted to talk to you.
And what did I say again?
And then you said that they had hoped to die and that you would kill them and make them bleed.
Did I say kill them?
Yes!
Oh, I said kill them and make them bleed.
Fuck you, die, but I'm going to kill you and make you die.
Oh, man.
And bleed.
So that was a really intense one. Again, this is all alleged. They could be making this shit up. I don't remember saying that.
No,
I don't remember saying that.
No teacher is. That's because you were 4. No teacher is
So
going
wait,
to do that.
At what age is it? Is that our doorbell?
Yeah,
The fuck?
that's super weird.
Gotta make this shit interesting. Was that your thingy that was dinging down there?
Yes.
Okay, I thought it was mine. I heard something dinging.
Yeah, that's my husband making a message.
Okay, all right, just checking. No, you're good. Take it easy, guys. Jesus Christ. We almost had an intruder.
I was wondering why we didn't get a notification.
But isn't that our song? Not the net? That's not the...
What do they have?
I thought they had a...
Like a ring?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we have.
No, the other one. The fucking... Oh, they have an old ring.
Wait, do we have... No, we have a Nest. No, that's a camera. Why they gotta name all that shit different?
I don't even know.
Like a ring, a Nest, a fucking home.
I don't know. So we're all good.
We love women, but just not that much. We
Obviously-
respect their boundaries.
Obviously, I didn't even know what that meant at the time. Like, I think my brother was probably like, yeah, privates. Girls have those. And I was like, show me your privates. You know what I mean? Like, something like that.
The private Yu-Gi-Oh collection.
Yes. wait, really?
No.
No, wait.
This is just
Legit.
private.
I just asked them to show their privates. Maybe it was their private Yu-Gi-Oh collection. Like, show
That's
me
what
what you
you're
have.
That's what you're hoping for.
It's just-
you are just
We've
embarrassed.
all seen those kids whenever their dad like says fuck or something and the baby's like fuck. You know what I mean? It's just like that. It's very similar, I think. I was 4 years old, so
Almost 5. 5 is when you should start knowing.
the difference between good and bad, or
Yeah, like you.
4 is
should-
a pretty good age to get away with.
Like
something
for
like
me, I won't talk to a child unless they're 16 or older.
that. I won't talk to anybody unless they're 18. 18 or below? Nah. I watched too many Catch a Predators today. Not even worth it. Get out of my face.
But like for me, I'm like, if you can't hold an intelligent conversation with me, I just don't want to talk.
Nah, I think
If you're all like, sticky fingers, like no.
I low-key think that if you're like 8 or 9, I think that there's something to be learned from them. You know what I mean? Like, there's something that we forget that they have, that there's like an intelligence barrier. Like, we think we're smarter, but like they have this whole world of like fucking...
Imagination.
Yeah, it's like, it's interesting, I think. It's
No,
kinda cool.
definitely, but I still won't talk to them because they're sticky.
I mean, yeah, they're sticky, but like,
And
I'm sticky.
And like
I
they
like get
have to
food on
have
my hands.
other people shower them.
Yeah, I would love that. Just to fucking chillax and have somebody else clean my body, bro. Just sit down for a while.
You could probably pay for that.
Probably, actually. I just pay for hospice. I don't need it or anything. But just, just a lady just living with
Yeah,
us.
I just want somebody to cater to all my needs.
What is that called? Like, is it hospice or is it in-home nurse or something? There's like a name for it.
Hospice is where you
go,
go,
yeah.
and then like an in-home nurse is like they do it in your own home.
Damn, bro. I would take advantage, unfortunately. I'd like poop my pants and stuff. Just
Oh, I
gaming.
thought you were gonna say you take advantage of her.
No, I'm saying I would
Show
like...
me your privates!
Tell me, no, I'm saying like I'd be gaming and just, oops, shit my pants. Oops, gotta keep playing. No.
Well, she'd be like, bitch, you gotta go take a bath now.
Oh, true.
Bro, I'd be the worst.
I could not do that.
Nurse.
Shout out to everybody that works in hospice. I've seen a couple of TikToks that
Shout out
describe
to
that
every
shit.
nurse ever, bro. They deal with
True as
baby
fuck.
poop,
Baby poop is
like
fine.
like
That's-
teenager poop, mid-aged people poop, old
deal with-
people. They deal with poop.
They deal with blood, bro.
And
They
blood
deal with
and
all bodily
vomit
fluids and
and-
death. That's just crazy, bro. All I
Like-
do is like serve people food
Like I deal with poop, and I've been peed on several times in one singular day.
from dogs.
I have been pooped on.
From dogs.
I have probably gotten fleas.
From me.
Almost got ringworm.
Almost.
Almost.
Not rabies yet. Thank God.
I have been bitten.
I'm actually really surprised they don't make you get your rabies shot there.
Well, because every dog that comes through our facility is required to have a rabies vaccination.
Well, I know, but I could just fake that documentation and give it to you.
You know, a lot of people try to give them like, oh, here's their tag or whatever, but it doesn't have the expiration date on it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have the dog's name on it. Like, if Opie lost his out in the dog park and you picked it up and put it on your dog. So we don't take those. It has to have their name, like all of their information, and then...
But I could easily just put that into Photoshop and change the date and print it out and give it to you.
I mean, you could, but you'd be surprised at all the people who don't even know where their rabies information is found.
True as fuck.
You know, like...
But yeah, shout out to all the nurses and the first responders and stuff. I got a buddy who's like...
And honestly, all of the vets too, bro. They go through so much worse than we do.
Like veterans?
No, like, well, that too. But no, like vets. Like veterinarians. Yeah, like vet techs.
That shit was the hardest thing for me to learn as a kid. The difference between that shit.
What?
Veterinarian... Or is it like... There's like two words, like veteran or veteran. You know what I mean? Veteran, veteran.
No.
Veterinarian. You know?
But, so at Purdue, they offer like a vet tech program.
Yeah.
Or vet med program, I think is what they're calling it. And a bunch of people are signing up thinking that they're going to get into like the medical care of vets, like veterans.
Oh, like the old people?
Yeah, but it's like veterinary medication.
You walk up like, what's up, dogs?
Medical, yeah.
Oh, they're actually dogs, literally.
Yeah.
Shit. Damn. That would be cool, though. I'd want to take care of shoebill storks. Dude, that'd be cool if I like got one to accept me. You know what I mean? And what it's like, legit, bro. In order to be one.
They go like that.
Legit, bro. That'd be, bro. If the shoebill storks were like, yo, in order to be chill with us, you gotta be one of us for 6 weeks. I'm has to be out there. Bro, no fuck. Just to be chill with the shoebill stork.
Okay, but you have to eat fish.
That's fine. As long as it's not raw.
That's all raw.
What do they eat? They don't eat fish.
Yeah, we literally watched them get fed the one time we went to the zoo.
As long as bro could fly to our place, like on our balcony.
Can they fly?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't think they can fly.
Pretty sure they have wings.
So do penguins.
Penguins are like the only bird that can't fly besides chickens. Name another bird that has wings.
I think big ones can't fly.
Can turkeys fly though?
I think they can like hop around.
No. Out of chickens and turkeys though, one of them I think can fly.
Chickens can't really fly for like prolonged distances.
How
You have a phone.
Chickens? No, it's fun to not look at the phone.
Give it to me then, and I won't give you the answer.
Well, then okay. I think that chickens are like the pugs of animals. Because like they're fat and they're cute, but they can't they're not good at living. Like pugs can't breathe, chickens can't fly. You know what I mean? Just interesting.
Chickens can fly, just not very far.
Okay. Turkeys.
Okay, turkeys.
This is cutting edge research for all of you.
They have to fly, however, because they roost in trees at night.
Turkeys?
They can soar up to 50 miles an hour for short bursts.
Bro, I can soar for 50 miles an hour for short bursts. Just give me a tall enough building, bro.
So they can fly, just really not for very long.
Shoebill stork. Last one, we gotta figure this out. We're giving you guys the answers. You guys wanted the answers? We're giving them to you, dude.
Yes, but they have one of the slowest flapping rates of any other bird, other than large storks.
It's because they don't need them.
So a hummingbird flaps its
200
wings.
times a second.
Okay, so 4,200 times a minute. A shoebill can only do 150 flaps a minute. So they're the fat, chunky birds.
Their wings are so big, they don't need it, I bet. What's their wingspan? If I had to guess, they're probably 6 feet.
What's your wingspan?
Mine is about probably 6 feet, just under.
So theirs is 7 feet 7 inches.
I've actually never seen one with its wings
So 7
extended.
feet 7 inches to 8 feet 6 inches.
Yeah, they don't need to. Aren't wings crazy? Whoa! I've actually never seen one with its wings just out like that, bro. Wow. That shit would scare the fuck out of me, bro.
What?
I found one in flight. You tell me, prehistoric ass Mackenzie and Hayden living in a cave, and we go out to go hunting, and we see that bitch, you definitely scared, bro.
I would make it my pet.
Nah, bro, look at his eyes. You can't be friends with that thing.
Yeah.
You just go to our cave and I'm starving, but you have all of our animals and shit in there, like bears and fucking saber-toothed mammoths. Is that a thing?
I don't think so. Saber-tooth
Tigers and mammoths.
tigers.
Well.
Look, it caught an eel.
Ew. Bro's like, I got good feet today. Eat them for a week. Damn. That's cool. But thank you all for taking this amazing ride with us. We ended up doing about an hour anyways. But it has its ups and downs. We're not going to sing every single podcast. But if you guys requested it, and or if you guys watch this far, which nobody does, I think about 1% do on the YouTube channel.
Thanks, Mom.
Yep, thanks. Shout out to Mackenzie's mom. And about 3 or 4 do it on the audio. But we do it for you, we do it for me, we do it for Mackenzie, and
Mackenzie's mom.
and Mackenzie's mom as well. But yeah, I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
Anything else? Okay. Have a good night. Peace out.
Cheers.
I think that's the first one where you haven't said bye at the end.
Yeah, that's the first one. Bye.